Yep.
Hi everyone, it's NonnaGrace and I'm from Western New York. Today I broke my stand for my iPad and yesterday Jim broke the fan. So there's one more thing to be broken. I was also, yesterday after my video, it got me thinking about words. And no wonder the English language is so hard to learn. And I can't even learn another language, and I've tried. I don't know how many years I've been trying to learn a little Spanish. I don't know much Spanish at all, although I pretend well. When I had the foster children and they would be speaking in Spanish, maybe I could catch a word here or there at the time, and I'd say, I wouldn't be saying that if I were you. And they go, you speak Spanish? And they go, I wouldn't really say yes or no. I just kind of shrug and make a little sound. But anyways, I was looking at the different homonyms, or homonyms, I guess it's called, homonyms, homophones, and homographs. Even that's difficult.
Yep.
But anyways, of how we say a word, and there's another word that's just like it, but it might be spelled different, and some of them are spelled the same. Like the one that I was looking at, it was air, like the A-I-R, meaning the air that we breathe, the atmosphere, and the air, like E-R-E, before, and the heir, one who has one, or the inheritance of someone, the H-E-I-R, that air. But there's so many of those that are the same that when you're looking at the word, it's spelled the same, and it's sounds the same, but it's spelled different. And a lot of times, like, I will be using a word, and Emily will go, "Nope, that's not the right word." And she's really good with language, and she's good with words. She's good with mimicking things. She's really good. She says she needs to find a way to market her talent.
Yep.
And she has a talent. When you're watching a movie with her, like I was watching the movie with her, Jim said it was like in
listening, being in an echo chamber.
Yeah, because she knows the words before they speak the words. Heaven help if you see a movie that she's already seen, because she already knows the dialogue for it. Now the altar, like altar at church. There's an altar at church, and you could alter your clothes. So I don't know how these foreigners can learn the English language when it's so confusing. It's really confusing. Like accept and accept. Accept. Take in, to accept. I accept and accept other than. One is A and one is E, but you're said the same. And like there's an add. I'm going to add you to the list, and there's an ad on my billboard.
Yep.
The AD and the ADD. Oh my goodness. The English language is so confusing.
There and there and
there.
Yep. All those, they all sound the same, but they're spelled different.
Or they mean a little bit different.
Mean different.
Yeah. There's another one that's like the desert, and a desert. To abandoned, I've desert, however you want to say it. I'm going to desert you. Desert. It's spelled the same as desert and like the dry land. Desert, to abandon, and desert, dry land are spelled the same. And let's see, and for like if you want, and like does a dessert, like I want a dessert, and the way you used to know when it was a dessert, you always want two. It's got two S's because you want two helpings. That was one of the ways that we would remember how to spell dessert.
Between desert and dessert.
And dessert.
Yep.
Or dessert and dessert. Like I'm going to desert you. You're deserted by your spouse. Or you're dessert. Your spouse wants to desert you. Or you would like a dessert.
Yeah.
There's so many words. It's crazy.
Yeah, the English language is...
It's odd.
Odd. American English is even worse. If you go to the true English, it's probably not as bad as,
Maybe not.
as
I
the
don't
American
know.
English. I'm not
Like
sure.
the dough and dough. Like a dough and dough. Do you know
Yeah.
what dough I'm talking about?
Well, it could be either the deer or it could be the dough that you make into bread.
That's right. And they're spelled different, but they sound the same.
Yep.
It's so sad. And I printed out a whole batch, about 200 of them. There's a lot of words that we use the same. Like bear, and bear. Oh, dear.
One could be an animal, one could be without clothes,
Uncovered.
and one could be... I'm not sure what the other...
Support yield, bear. I don't know that one. I wouldn't use that
Bury your emotions, just let them out. I don't know.
one. I don't know. Bear, large animal, uncovered, and support yield. Bases and bases. That's 3 that can be with that one. Bases starting, the starting bases. Bases, 4 stations on a baseball field, or bases, a basic principle. Oh dear, they use basic and bases together. Anyways, it's a crazy language we speak. It's a good thing I was born into it. Well, I have a little video to show you, I believe. We got snow. Yesterday I was clapping because we didn't have any snow. Well, it snowed in the night when I was sleeping. We got about this much, but it was enough to Jim to shovel. And the chickens didn't want to come out, but after you shoveled the area, they were coming out.
They were coming out?
They
That's
came
good.
out for a little while, and then they went back in. Fred is out every day because he can't stay in there with the other rooster. He won't allow it. So he was out quite a while. I brought him some grass, and I brought him food, and so he can at least enjoy part of the day. He's the poor thing. I said that poor rooster has to stay outside all the time or go away from the others. But when they're outside, he can be among them close. Mr. isn't too bad.
To a point, yeah.
But if he looks like he's fancying somebody, Mr. gets after him. So, did we go to the video? I think we did.
I think I
did. Yeah. I think I left a space. I hope I left a space. If I didn't leave a space, I'll leave a space now. I'm out here too late. Every morning we get our steps in, and he said he'd go get his steps by shoveling, which he has shoveled. My clapping brought snow. Unfortunately, we have snow too. And the chickens are all in because they don't like the snow. For those of you that have been planting, you're so lucky. We can't plant anything yet. It's still too snowy. And then I'll say, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.